guys.
Hello.
Welcome to our podcast.
I promise you, we're not as weird as he sounds right now.
That's true. We're not. We're actually fairly normal. And no, I'm totally joking. We're not anywhere near normal.
True. This is true.
So we wanted to make this podcast to really talk about our family, the different aspects that go into our family, to hopefully connect with people and, you know, make it clear that you are not alone. I promise.
As we cry. And just talk about kind of like our daily struggles and just to be able to connect people. And I feel like we have a lot of stories that a lot of other blended families can definitely relate to. So we are excited to kind of see where this journey takes us.
Yeah. I had two daughters coming into the relationship. So it's definitely been a different dynamic, especially when you mix Grayson into it, which was created between Emily and I.
Obviously, why are you saying it like that? That's so awkward.
And giving you the eyebrows.
I cannot.
Hey.
Somebody come get him. Too much.
But I think, you know, just the different upbringings and the way that we kind of do things is a little bit different. And I'm more of the hammer when it comes to Gray, where she's more of the cushion where it comes to Gray. And I'm not as hard on the girls, I guess.
I feel like that's all fairly accurate.
Yeah. So anywho, we just wanted to come out here and throw some microphones in front of our face and talk about it.
See what happens.
You know,
See where this takes us.
so this is big for me because I'm not really the communication guy.
This is very, very true.
So
Very true.
I'm letting everybody into a part of my existence that I really don't let people into.
No, I think that's very fair and accurate.
So it's a little unnerving. It's a little awkward. It's a little like there's people staring at you, but there's really nobody staring at you because we're in our kitchen and we're doing our thing here.
Yes. However, I understand because it's just as nerve-wracking for me. Yes, I'm definitely more on the communication side of things. I like communication. I thrive off of communication. However, this is more so like exposing, you know, our life, our stories, our family, and people can either be positive about it or they can also have negative comments and stuff towards it. So I think that's going to be an adjustment, especially for myself, because I'm a little sensitive.
You are sensitive.
I come off real hard, but deep down, I'm a little sensitive.
She's got this thing where she swears to God she's from Maryville, and that's what
I
makes
am
her
from
gangster,
Maryville.
and it's like
And
hilarious.
I'm very, it's true.
As
Do you want me
somebody-
to bring out my birth certificate? Like, it says Maryville.
It
Maryville
says-
Hospital.
It says Maryville Hospital. Congratulations.
Yes.
Okay, well, in that case, I was born at Good Samaritan Hospital, which is in the heart of Phoenix, so I guess I am
I'm pretty sure Maryville beats that.
straight out of the South Side, homie.
I'm just saying, you act like I have no, like, in my body. But let me tell you, I can defend myself if I need to.
She has a lot of bark.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But I will say, like, in middle school and stuff, I would always be the one to stick up for my friends, but I never actually had to act on it because of my bark. Like, I'm in your face. I'll be in your face.
That's good to know.
I act like I'm all hard. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? And then, scares people.
I just want you to know that I'm going to make a clip of you saying what you're going to do about it, and I'm just going to play it at random times.
Stop.
That's going to be our intro. Is like,
No.
we created a podcast. What you going to do about it?
Yes, please do. Please do. Well, speaking of this, kind of more so on our personality traits, let's see what our signs say about us. Okay?
Oh, God. Just for full on clarity, I'm not a horoscope guy. I don't, this whole like
What?
thing. I'm a Gemini. Go ahead, say what you got to say. I'm two-faced. I'm this, I'm that. None of it's true. None of it's true. Us Geminis
Really?
are not that bad.
Okay, you have to agree that a lot of things that I read to you about your horoscope, they're very much accurate and on point. And I will say, like, I'm a Capricorn, and a lot of what I read, I'm like, yes, that's me. Me again. Oh yeah, 100%.
But it's like,
Okay, well, here, let's leave it to Google right now.
All right, go
okay,
ahead.
so it says personality of a Gemini male, which is you, correct?
bleh.
Okay. Enthusiastic? I don't know, actually.
Your boy's ready for a nap.
Are you enthusiastic?
I'm ready for a nap.
Charming,
Hey, now that
which
there we go.
that I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
That is nailed it right there.
Gosh.
Nailed it.
Okay, clever.
You know.
I would say you're clever.
Oh, thanks. Hey,
Yeah.
look at that.
Okay, let's relax.
I love this.
So this is what it says.
This
A
is
Gemini man is good at almost anything he puts his mind to and can make anyone laugh, which I think 1,000% is you.
I can make people laugh.
Yeah, you're really funny.
Says your Instagram followers.
Okay, you leave my Instagram followers out of this. Okay, hold on.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Add this to his light and inquisitive personality, and he has a lot of sex appeal.
Oh,
Whoa.
this is a family show.
He is very friendly and communicative by nature. And this can sometimes be seen as flirtatious. This is you. This is you.
Did you write that?
No, I swear to God, look.
You
Google.
wrote it.
Google.
Anybody can write something on Google.
No, I'm just letting you know. And is that not you? Do I not tell you sometimes I'm like, hey, when I first met you, what did I say? You're a flirt.
Yeah, you did say
You're a
that.
flirt.
That's not true. I just talk a lot.
And you make people laugh, which sometimes can come off as flirtatious. I'm sorry, but if you're
my
going to
gosh.
take the energy to make another woman laugh, red flag. I'm waving it way up high.
Okay, but if I make another dude laugh, it's okay.
It's fine. Bromance.
Oh, see?
Totally chill.
This is where we come into gender equality, everybody. Okay, let me hear yours. Let me hear how just spot on yours is.
Ew, you don't have to make it sound so... Ugh. All right, let's see. So Capricorn personality traits. Ambitious. An example, it says workaholic,
Okay.
which I completely agree with that. Persistent. Realistic.
Only when you're wanting an apology. Realistic.
I'm very much realistic.
See, we had this conversation before. So we did like a few test runs on this podcast, and the last one was about her being a realist versus what is actually real. And I think that sometimes she lives in this environment where she thinks that everything is going to be sunshine and rainbows and like everybody's supposed to be happy and walk around with a smile on their face all the time. But that's not reality.
I never once, like, I'm not like that all the time. So why would I expect life to be like that? I'm a realistic person.
How
I
many
understand.
times have you told me like, well, I thought you were in a bad mood because you weren't smiling. Like I'm supposed to walk around the house with a smile on my face all the time.
I mean, you have like a grumpy face, so like,
It's just my
yeah.
face.
Well, fix it.
Oh,
You
okay.
come off as unapproachable.
Okay.
Okay, can I keep going?
Yeah,
Are
go
you just
ahead.
gonna?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Sensitive, practical, and disciplined, which all of that is me. All of that. You disagree, really?
What does practical mean? I need to understand that.
It doesn't come with an explanation, but my take is just very practical with like the things that I use, I buy for the house. Like everything has a purpose.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Guys, I just want you to know that when I got up this morning, she was super excited because she was going to buy a coffee mug in the shape of a ghost for Halloween.
Yes, Target
Which
launched.
is definitely something that this house needs, more coffee mugs. If I open the coffee mug cupboard right now,
Hey, I sold about 10 of them yesterday, I will say.
so practical, it means of or concerned with the actual doing or use of something rather than the theory and ideas.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm also staring at a popcorn machine. And I don't mean like a little pan that makes popcorn. I mean a full-on movie theater popcorn machine.
Shout out to my grandma for buying this.
Yeah, so absolutely. Super cool.
She had one. She has a big one. And it was always like that one like magical thing at parties. Like, oh my God, popcorn. It was like fresh popcorn. You could butter it how you wanted it, put all these seasonings. Like, it was just the it factor for any party that she threw. Like, let's bring it out. So, yes, she was at a yard sale, saw they had a littler one, and she got it for us. I think that's so dope. Like, you're telling me if we ever have like a cool movie night or any sort of party, like, let's bring out the popcorn machine.
Let me rewind for a second. Littler is not a word. Second, I'm not saying the popcorn machine is not super cool.
Wait, is it really not a word?
No. I'm also not saying the popcorn machine is not super cool, and I genuinely appreciate your grandmother for always thinking of the kids, including her biggest one.
The kids. This is for us. What,
yeah,
what do you mean?
But listen, when we're talking about you getting stuff that's practical, stuff that we need for the house, I don't know if that's accurate, because sometimes you just go and you buy things and you come home and you're like, look what I got, and I'm like, where are you gonna put it? I don't know.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just see something really neat and you see it on clearance or a good sale and you're like, honey, you aren't coming home with me.
And the fact,
it doesn't matter. You don't have to have a place. You make a place for it.
You make a place.
Yes.
Perfect. I have some like Cowboys flags and stuff that I would like to bring in the house.
Yeah, 100%. You know what? I have the perfect spot for that.
Where?
It's not going to be in the house, but I have a perfect spot for that.
Where is that?
The trash can.
No.
Or the garage. Honestly, I'll let you hang out in the garage.
So, diehard Cowboys fan, guys. It's a blessing and a curse. You will hear me talk about it, but I am very fortunate that Emily is starting to appreciate the Cowboys, albeit for the wrong reasons.
Dak.
But she's starting to appreciate them a little bit.
I'm just not a football person. I never have been. I'm definitely a hockey girl. So when we first started dating and he was yelling at the TV screen in full-on Cowboys gear,
head to toe,
with his little chair about, I don't even know how close to the freaking TV.
Oh yeah, I got up in there.
All up in there. I didn't know if I should run or hide. Like, I was like, is this a red flag?
But I think you need to understand things from like the dude perspective.
Which tell me, please, enlighten me.
Well, there's just certain things that, like, you know, we believe it or not, we sacrifice a lot.
Sorry, I think
we do.
No, go ahead.
Like,
yeah.
You know, we have to go sit at kids' birthday parties. Listen, we don't want to do that.
Your kids' birthday parties.
Don't even want to do that.
Are you kidding me?
No offense to our wonderful children, but listen, kids' birthday parties are the worst thing on the face of the planet. They are the worst.
Why? Why are they the worst?
They are so boring. And then you get stuck in a corner talking to somebody you don't really want to talk to, and they're like, hey.
No. See, I think that's the difference between me and you, though. Like, you will sit there and you'll just suck it up. Me, I'm like, all right, somebody's calling for me in the other room. I better go check that out.
No, I don't do that. So back to my original point is, like, we do those things for you guys, for our families. And so when we get things like football,
which is every Sunday for how many weeks? How many weeks? How many weeks is football?
It's a long time.
How many weeks? Do you know?
Right now?
Yes.
18 weeks.
That's 18 fucking Sundays.
Just in the regular season. You gotta include the.
Okay, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna cut you off right here because I can tell you're passionate about this. But let me just. You get 18 effing Sundays.
3 hours a day.
3 hours a day every Sunday. What's 18 times 3? What's 18 times 3? I'm terrible at math.
No.
Anywho,
it's 54.
54 hours you get for yourself. Okay, I'm just going to speak for all the moms out there, okay? I wish I could get 54 freaking hours.
Who says you can't?
Are you kidding?
Who says you cannot
best
get
be joking
54 hours?
Right now.
Go.
If I said every Saturday for 3 hours. I'm going to go shopping. You would say, huh, no, you're not.
I would say,
hold on.
what time does ASU play?
And no. And if you were like, sure, you'd say, can you take the kids?
I would. When have I ever said take the kid?
Well, you're like, are you going to take Gray?
I think that's a valid question.
Are
Because,
you kidding me?
listen,
That's not alone time. That's not mommy
okay,
time.
well, hold on a second. Let me tell you why it's a valid question. Mm-hmm. Because on the dude side of things, you as women, as mothers, are always prepared for any situation when it comes to the kids. You know?
100%.
When we go somewhere, like you load the diaper bag up with enough snacks to last us for 6 days.
Yeah.
If I say, are you taking Gray? That doesn't mean, hey, take the kid with you. It means, hey, I need to know if you're taking Grayson or not so that I can mentally prepare and get and try to think of like what I'm going to do to keep the kid entertained
That is
while I
such
watch
a
football.
dad POV.
It is a dad POV, 100%.
If you were to
I
tell
don't know
me,
how to break this news to you, but hashtag dad life.
no, I cannot. Oh my God. My skin is just crawling right now. Like I cannot.
I mean, it's
Richard, do you think
true.
every Sunday I'm like, I gotta prepare for the 3 hours his football game is on because I have to like keep the kid entertained? No.
I wish you would.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Am I being punked right now? I feel like Ashton Kutcher is gonna come out.
You know, the one thing I loved about like recently is like over the past few years, like I have starting to see the older kids like wearing cowboy stuff from time to time, or like Gray has his own little jersey now, his Tony Romo jersey, because it's Tony.
Yeah.
I even saw you strap on a Dak Prescott jersey to go to the Cardinal Cowboy game a couple weeks ago.
Hold on. First, that was because hashtag Dak. Like, he's beautiful. Like, I had no idea how gorgeous that man was until, like, recently. So, props to you for giving me that jersey, first of all. Second of all, I am not a football person, so I feel like if I'm going to be in a relationship with you, I have to be supportive. And that is me being supportive, right? Do you not agree like that?
I would agree.
Okay, so I just need you to support my ghost mug that I'm going to buy, but is currently sold out online at Target.
How did I get back here to
Okay,
this ghost
so
mug?
that's all. That's all I'm saying. I support you. You support me.
I somehow got back to the ghost mug.
All will be well.
It's like life came full circle, and you just can't understand why I love football, and I can't understand why you absolutely have to have this freaking ghost mug.
It's so cute. Did you see it?
I did see it, but
It's so cute. It's completely sold out though. I don't know how to get it. So if anyone knows how to get it or sees one, let me know.
I was so grateful when you were like, "Oh, they're sold out."
Ew. I sold some of my other mugs just to make room for this.
You sold mugs to buy a ghost mug.
Yes, to make room.
I need you to go to a support group meeting for Target shoppers.
Listen, do not hate on Target.
I absolutely.
Yo,
hate
you're going
it.
to get so many negative comments right
Look,
now. I cannot.
Bring on the negative comments. Bring it on.
How dare you? What has Target ever done to you?
Oh my God. There are certain places in this entire world where I just don't want to go.
You don't want to go to Target?
Target is one of them.
You love Goodfellow.
I do love Goodfellow.
That's at Target.
You know what I love most about Goodfellow? Is that you buy it for me and bring it home.
Ew, you're so annoying. As you're wearing a Goodfellow shirt, might I
Absolutely.
add, right this moment.
And you know what? You know how many times I had to go to Target to get this particular shirt?
Yeah, you're
Not
welcome.
One
but you know what?
freaking
If I
time.
didn't go to Target, you wouldn't have a dope ass clothing attire.
You know
so,
what?
Hashtag Target.
There is nothing here that is saying that I don't appreciate you bringing me stuff home from Target. What I am saying, though, is that I would just rather not go. There's been times where it's like, I have to pick, you're like, I have to pick up stuff from Target. And what do I say? Drop me and Gray off at Chipotle so I can get the food while you go pick up your stuff.
Which I have to say, the freaking drive up thing at Target is life changing. Life changing.
If you follow the directions correctly.
What do you mean by that?
So the Target drive-through thing is like you got to pull straight through.
Not anymore, but yes, it was.
Not anymore, it was.
Yeah.
But you are infamous for
I do what I want.
either pulling just inside of it or going down the complete wrong direction.
Yeah, because you know what? YOLO. No one is going to tell me how to park at a freaking Target drive up. And I do have to say, I'm all about following rules. I'm very much not a rule breaker, but other people were doing it incorrectly. So then when all the other spots are taken, what's a homegirl supposed to do?
This is another place where we differ, because it's not like I'm like a rule breaker. But what I am saying is that people in Target or, Walmart from my hood side, people don't care. They don't care like you do. They are going to run right over you to get whatever they want.
Which is fine. And guess what? If people are going to do that, like, they have to live with that, not me.
Going to a grocery store is like trying to survive the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, which is also why I do the drive up for fries.
Yeah.
When?
Well, when I say grocery store, I mean like any store you go to, especially like Target or Walmart, specifically like when you get closer to like Christmas time or like back to school.
Forget
nightmare.
it.
People are nuts.
Complete nightmare.
And if you think for 1 second I'm going to put my cart to the side of the aisle.
Oh my God, you guys. I think this is probably why I never ask you to actually go into Target with me. It's always just the drive up Target, because homeboy does not know how to push a freaking cart on the side of an aisle. Like, he wants to park it right in the middle so no one else can come down the aisle.
It has nothing to do with me not knowing how to operate a cart. I know how to operate a shopping cart.
Do you?
But what I'm saying is that how many people do you run into that are parked in the middle of the aisle and you have to wait for them?
Yeah, and guess what? In my head, I'm cussing them out every single minute. Like, how freaking rude. Move it over, Betsy. Move it over. Nobody got time for this. Scoot it. Like, people want to shop.
A ton of negative comments from people named Betsy.
Well, Betsy, I apologize in advance. Okay? All right?
Yeah.
Totally just threw out a name.
So, back to my original point, which is like, if you want to go to Target, go to Target. Right?
Okay, yeah.
If I want to watch football, for God's sake, let me watch football.
But it's 18 weeks.
It is 18 weeks.
Every Sunday for 3-4 hours.
And you know what? Target is year round. If I got to deal with you bringing shit home year round, then I'm pretty
saying
sure you can deal with 3
dads
hours.
get all this dad time, right? Like, you get to sit and watch this football game. Like, what about the mom time? Where is the mom time? You know what? I feel like this is a perfect segue, because I know what you're about to say, and you're going to tell me what's stopping you.
Oh, boy.
Go. And I have to just say, like, there is a part of, like, the mom shaming or the feeling guilty about leaving, where you dads, man, y'all just like, yeah, no kids, woo, football, yeah. Never once am I at Target
like that
by myself and I'm like, ooh, yeah, mom time, yeah, ooh.
You do sound just like that.
Okay.
No, but I will say, if there is anybody out there who is mom shaming or whatever because you get to go spend time with, by yourself or whatever, forget those people. They're stupid anyway.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's a real thing. And, like, even, you know how I went and I got my facial? When was that? 2-3 weeks ago?
When you got your skin shaved?
Yeah, which was dope. Thanks for calling me out. I love this. This is great.
I'm not saying you got, like, your hair shaved.
This is perfect.
Like, who gets a skin shaved?
It was part of the package. Anyways.
It's so weird.
Okay. My skin was so smooth. It still is smooth. You want to touch it?
No.
Okay. Anyways, I felt guilty.
Touching people's faces is weird.
Are you focused?
I'm
focused. This is a real thing that I feel like all moms can definitely relate to this.
Am I focused? Go ahead.
You're like stuck on the whole skin thing. Like, keep it moving, yo. Like, it was a very small part of the story. I need you to, like, follow.
I'm just thinking, like,
oh my God, forget it.
If I shaved my face and there was no hair there and I just continued to keep shaving, that's what I'm picturing. It's like I'm just shaving something that's like, I picture like a normal razor blade.
No, it's like this little. It's not even really I mean, it's a blade, but it's very small. It's like this big, and she literally just like goes over your skin.
Okay, sorry, go ahead. You went and got your facial.
Now I don't even know where I was going with this. Oh, the whole purpose of this was I felt guilty.
Why would you feel guilty?
I felt
about
guilty
that
I was off of work and I was choosing to spend an hour and a half away from my child.
So this is part of our struggle a little bit, guys, is that Emily is a fantastic mother. She's wonderful. I will put my hand on a Bible and swear to that.
Thank you.
Part of the struggle is that Emily is, in my opinion, a little overly obsessed with being a mom. She spends 100% of her time being a mom, and that's totally fine. But I also think that there's slight room for you to be 99% mom, 99.9% mom, and 0.01% regular person without kids. Like, and I don't mean like you have to forget about your kids or anything like that. What I mean is like, take some time for yourself, do something. You shouldn't feel guilty about doing that.
I know, but I just do. Like, I feel bad, especially because my work schedule, right? Like I'm at work 14, 15 hours, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I do not see him but 10, 15 minutes before he goes to sleep.
Right.
Do you know how difficult that is for me as a mom to go all day without seeing him? 15 minutes before he has to go to bed just to wake up the next day and do it all over again. So on my days off, I feel like it is my duty as a mom to make sure that I am there. And so, yeah, like those 4 days that I have off need to be all about Grayson. It's like I'm making up my time.
You can't make up time.
But that's how I feel. That's how I view it.
Right. I understand how you view it, but you can't make up time. All you can do is increase the quality of the time that you have left.
Right. I can't do that if I'm getting my facial.
You can 100% because that's just a little bit more time you take away that you can just increase the quality of the time that you have with him.
No, I will say it is a very big struggle for me. And I do see the benefits of people taking the time to step away from like, and I'm not just saying like moms in general. I'm saying like there's dads out there too that are single dads. Like this is their only option, right? Mm-hmm. That I do see the benefits of stepping away for like an hour and being able to focus on yourself. And that way you can be a better parent. You know, you're not as stressed. You can definitely be more like present and involved. Like I totally get it. But it's just my struggle. Like if someone says like, hey, you want to go get coffee? I'm like, can you bring it to me and drop it off at my doorstep?
But you're also not a very social person. So
well,
this
that's
is
true.
where this plays into also. It's like you don't want to be away from Gray because you feel guilty as a parent.
Yeah.
But you also don't want to be away from Gray because you feel awkward hanging out with other adults.
This is true. I'm a very awkward. It's like I'm very outgoing. Like I have people tell me like, you're so outgoing, but I'm really not outgoing. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean.
I feel like in the times where I have forced you into social settings, and yes, everybody, I do have to force her into social settings.
Yeah.
That you are outgoing and you are able to communicate and act like a normal human being.
I think I struggle with it because I pick up on vibes very easy. Very, very easy.
I think that's part of it.
No.
I also think that you overthink the situation. What am I going to say? Where am I going to sit? What am I going to do with my hands?
Well, Where
do I look? What if they're wearing something weird? What am I going to say? Am I still going to compliment them?
No. That stuff does not go into my head.
I think that's not true. And you just sit there and you think about that stuff, and it's like, oh my God, I'm not ready for this. I don't know what to do.
Crowds in general, just like any like party of any sort. My family, your family, your friends, I get so much anxiety just thinking about having to go. Like right now, just the word party, I'm like, oh, why? No. Can it be virtual? Please?
A Zoom party?
Yes.
Look, hopefully we're coming out of COVID and you're going to have to get back to being social. I know that Most people were like, "Oh, COVID sucks. I have to stay home." Emily was like, "Right on. I get to stay home."
Honestly, like, I love the 6 feet social distancing because, like, I hate when people are next to you in line, breathing down your damn neck. Like, bro, back up.
See, this is another difference because I
Back
am
up.
very much like a hugger. I'm very much like a, hey, let's shake hands with random people I don't know.
Oh, no. I'm like,
not.
no.
She's not that person.
No. And you know what? I always think about that guy in Vegas when we went.
Okay. So it was like midnight, 1 o'clock. We were standing in line inside of New York, to get pizza. It was pizza.
We were a little drunky.
You were a little drunky.
You were feeling yourself too.
I don't even drink alcohol. I don't know what she's talking about.
Are you kidding me?
So anyway, this guy leaves the bar inside of New York.
I'll never forget this.
And I have this like unfortunate like magnet inside of my body that just attracts like
No, well, you were like making eye contact
because
with this guy.
I knew whether I
Like,
made
I
eye
don't even
contact
know.
or not, he
So-
was gonna find me.
No, so first, like, I think you have to like set it all up. Like, we were in this long ass line to go get pizza. We look over and we see this guy. He's like stumbling everywhere.
Oh, it was bad.
I mean, just like
Messy.
I am a people watcher. Like, sit me down at a table and let me people watch, and I will be the happiest person on the face of this planet. Like, I am here for it. So put me in Vegas, and I'm like, oh my God, that guy. And Richard, man, he's just like staring at him. And all of a sudden, you see this guy look up, and it's like they had a bromance. I saw fireworks. The whole
ridiculous.
shebang. It was just
I
like,
can't believe it's not
that's
even
what
close.
I saw. Really?
It's not close.
Okay, so then tell me why this guy stumbles. And at first, didn't he say something? He's like, I see you, bro.
Yeah.
He said something like, I see you.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, what? Is he talking to you? Is he talking to you? Like, oh my God, I think he's talking to you. So he like stumbles all around this line. It just pops up right next to Richard. And puts his hand on his shoulder.
He just starts talking to me. Like, I didn't know, like, what, I don't know what to say. I'm like, what's up, bro? Like, I'm being nice.
At first, I thought you guys knew each other. I really did. I thought he was a long lost friend from elementary school.
I'm telling you, like, we just fell right into conversation. He let me know that he's a Bitcoin whale.
And then he kept saying, I'm a Bitcoin whale. What am I buying you guys tonight?
Bitcoin whale.
Yeah. What does that even mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, I would assume that it means like he
Just sitting on a lot of Bitcoin?
sitting on a lot of Bitcoin. There's a problem there, though, is that you can't really spend Bitcoin at a pizza place in New York.
Well, he whipped out all that cash. I'm like, bro, like, I thought he, like, and me. So this is the difference in personality, right? Like, you're, like, just taking this all in. You're laughing and having a good time. Me, I'm like, dude, this guy's going to get mugged. Like, put that
That's
shit
what you
away.
thought?
Did you not see the stack of cash he whipped out? I'm like, bro. And he's like, I'm a Bitcoin whale.
You're right.
What are we going to buy?
There's
Bitcoin
a huge
whale.
difference in thought and thought process between you and I,
Yeah.
because I was like, this dude's about to buy me some pizza.
And I'm like, oh shit, I don't want to be associated because he's gonna get gunned down. I'm gonna get gunned down for knowing him. No way. No, thank you.
I was more intrigued at the fact of getting free pizza.
Oh my God. I was worried for his safety. He kept saying like, I don't know where my friends are at. I don't know. I'm like,
I was definitely concerned when they let him back in the bar.
oh my God, I know.
But at
But
the
then you
same
just,
time,
like-
I was like, no, there goes my free pizza.
Really?
Kinda. We were in Vegas for 24 hours. I was able to tear her away from our son for 24 hours.
Which, oh my God, it was so awful.
She only FaceTimed him like 37 times.
This is so accurate.
But here we are, New York, having a great time. Just left Coyote Ugly,
Which was so much fun.
which is fun because
So
Emily and I
fun.
are not bar people. Like, we don't go to
So
the
fun.
bars. And so, it was a blast. But run into this guy, and I thought I was going to get free pizza out of the deal, and I didn't.
Yeah, and the whole time I was worried about him. So you see, like, this is what happens. Like let's take it back to the party situation or crowds. Like, I pick up on all of that. I am hyper aware of all of it. Like, I don't see like, oh my God, this guy's so funny. What a fun time. I'm like, oh my God, this guy's going to get freaking mugged. I'm going to see him on the news. I'm going to feel bad because I didn't do anything about it. I had the chance to say something and I didn't. Like, that is what is going on in my mind.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a lot. And that's all the time everywhere.
I'm in a crowd and I'm thinking like, nobody better sneeze on me.
Oh my God. Which, I mean, this leads into another great topic of not being aware of your surroundings. Can we just touch on this really quick, because
none of this is about to be true. This is my fair warning.
What am I going to say?
You're about to say that I'm not aware of anything that happens around me and blah, 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 blah.
We were literally leaving the Cowboys-Cardinals preseason game, and there was just this guy, and I just got a weird vibe. And ladies, I'm telling you right now, if you get that weird vibe, you need to listen on it. You don't need to know his full life story. Find out if he's a good guy, whatever. If you get weird vibes, that is your sign. So for me, I'm like, Richard, we got to pick it up. So we start walking. Mind you, I already walk fairly fast as it is. And Richard always yells at me about, hey, is this a race? I'm like, bro, no, just keep up. Like, I got shit to do. That's the Capricorn in me, right? Like, come on. Like, I'm a hustler. I gotta go. Let's go.
See what I mean? Gangster stuff.
Oh my God. Anyways, so we walk around the gated side, and all of a sudden I see this creepy guy again, but he's like on the completely opposite side that he was. Red flag. Do you think Richard even noticed? Do you? No? Crickets? No? Anybody? No? No? Yep, exactly. You are right. He didn't even notice. He didn't even know what guy I was talking about.
That's not true.
Yes,
I noticed
and I'm like,
the guy.
let's go.
Saw the guy.
Pick it up. Like, this is danger. I'm not saying like every time you get a creepy vibe, like, oh my God, something bad's going to happen, but you need to listen to that gut intuition. Like, it's there for a reason.
Listen, I saw the guy, and it's not that he didn't creep me out. I mean, he was a little creepy. He was all by himself, and he's like staring at people all weird.
Yeah.
He was very weird. Part of me is like, yo, this guy's creepy. We should probably walk away. But then this like masculine, like just
oh my God,
fire unleashes inside of me. I had just got done watching football. I had just like taken my lady out on the town for the night.
On the town.
And by town, I mean we went to Glendale, Arizona.
Woo!
And I see this creepy guy, and the immediate thought in my head was like, come at me, bro.
But I feel like that is just so...
And so now that I'm thinking about this all right now, I have to ask, is it that you think I can't protect you?
No. No. Why does it have to be about you? No. I'm telling you. Like, whenever... It's not about me not thinking that you could protect me. Because, listen, I'm from Maryville. I could protect my own damn self.
Oh my God.
And this is where this comes out.
I can't.
I'm very much, if I need to defend myself, you betcha I will defend myself. It's about being smarter, right? Don't put yourself in a position where you have to have that confrontation or you have to defend yourself. Let's just walk a little freaking faster and I'll be safe and kumbaya. You know what I mean? Why? Why you gotta like plug up your chest and be like, yeah, bro, come at me.
Because I've been working out.
Do it. No, why? Just walk a little faster. Let's just get on out.
I can't believe that you think I can't protect you.
That's not... Is that what I just said?
That's what I heard.
That is not what I said.
That's all I heard was, hey, you're 5'6.5" and you can't do anything.
I thought you were 5'7".
I appreciate the kind words.
Oh my God.
Just having a 7 after that 5 is like something I strive for. Like, I will buy different shoes to make anyway, that's neither here nor there. The thing is like, it's not that I'm not aware of my surroundings. I'm very aware of my surroundings, which is one reason why when we go into restaurants, I have to sit facing the doors because I have to see who's coming in at all times.
Which is interesting because I'm very hyper aware, but I don't feel like I have to do that.
I have to do that.
Yeah. So.
And I think it's because when you're inside of a restaurant or something, there's like limited places for escape if something does
You're
go
so
down.
right. Now I have this to think about.
Awesome. I'm so proud of myself for giving her one more thing to overthink. However, that is why I feel like I have to sit facing the door is so that if somebody comes in, I have a leg up on everybody else. It's like a competition all the time. It's like, you know, I'm gonna.
But are you even looking at the door? This is what I mean. You say you sit there to be
Every
aware,
time.
but you never look at the door.
Every single person that walks inside of that restaurant, I have seen at least one time because I watched them walk in.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm smelling what you're cooking.
And then if you know something does go down, the cops are like, "Sir,
And you'd be like, I don't know, this is what I come
do you
in.
recognize this person?" I'm like, "Absolutely." Saw him come in. He was wearing
12:47 p.m.
he was wearing a red shirt, blue jeans, black shoes.
Nah. No.
Went by the name of Randy.
No, stop.
Look,
You better apologize to all the Randys out there.
I'm gonna get canceled. Randys are gonna cancel me across the board.
Not the Randys.
Which brings me to my next point is I would have been canceled a long time ago.
What do you mean by that? Because I feel like you need to clarify because this is kind of touchy.
Like,
But
we're talking about like, you know, looking at people as they walk into a restaurant or something and essentially judging them from right off the bat, right? Yeah, you're kind of judging them. You're like, hey, like, I don't know, that guy looks. You'd say it yourself when we walked out of the game.
it's a vibe. Yeah, I would say I don't say it's not like physical appearance. It's a vibe because
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
very big on like energies and vibes, and you can tell by like if they're not making eye contact
Right.
or slurring their words. Like it's things like that. You're like, hold on, something's not right.
Well, that's. I think that's what I mean. Is like
Okay,
you're more
yeah,
so
I think
like
you need to clarify.
you're more so like judging the situation than you are the actual person itself. Like you're looking at that person going, hey, you know, they like you said haven't made eye contact or they're, you know,
Fidgeting in their pockets, just things like that. That
exactly.
you're like, hold on, like that's not what like typical behavior would be, like walking into a restaurant or like walking into a store.
Here's my problem. Everybody that walks into the restaurant, I'm like, they're gonna try something.
You think that?
Yeah. Because
Really?
because then in my head I'm like, and I'm gonna save the day.
Oh my god.
That's it. Like honestly.
Are we? You're joking.
Honestly,
right now.
and so that's why I think I would have been canceled because
What would you have done?
my initial judgment on every situation is that those people don't have the best intentions, or hey, that person looks like
What
they
a
suck at
world!
life.
What a world we live in. You know what I mean? Because I just remember like growing up, no fear,
Yeah,
no fear.
None.
I didn't have to worry about being hypersensitive to everyone around me
You're right.
or looking around, looking over my shoulder, having to face the door at the restaurant.
that's
It
one of
wasn't
those-
like that.
That's one of those things like the kids don't understand, like especially the older two. Is
Oh
like,
my gosh!
they want to just ride their bikes around the block or ride it down the street.
Which can we just talk about this?
But it's
because-
like you can't let kids really do that anymore. I mean, you can if you know if you're a risk taker or whatever. Not even really a risk taker. If you just like whatever.
Well, I just feel like some people, they feel like they don't need to think about bad things happening, right? Like they're kind of just, I don't want to say oblivious, but they're kind of living this mentality like, oh, I live in a safe neighborhood, or I'll be right behind them, or I can see them from here, which I feel like kind of plays into you a little bit. You're very much like, why not? I can see them from here, or I just have to peek my head out and I can see them. And I'm very much like, okay, you can see them, but what are you going to do when you can no longer see them? Like, what is your game plan? If you're not right there, right? Like, this is my logic is like, what are you really going to be able to do?
Well, so I think that you bring up a good point is because I do feel like there's certain situations where I feel like I can see the kids, and especially because the park is like 6 houses down. It's right there at the end of the street. So for them to say like, hey, like, can we go down to the park? Sure, go down to the park.
Absolutely not.
But if it was like, hey, can we ride our bikes throughout the neighborhood? I would have a problem with that.
Which I also have to say, like, my stance on that, like, no. Unless I'm going to go with you, the answer is no.
But then also, like, when I'm driving back from the gym in the mornings or coming back from, like, taking the girls to school, and I see all these other kids, like, riding their bikes throughout the neighborhood, like, riding their bikes to school and stuff, I'm like, well, if they're doing it...
No. I'm sorry. This is just where we're completely different in our parenting styles. I'm very much like, listen, like, granted, I will say, like, growing up, We didn't have to worry about stuff like this. I would go and I would play. You know what? I take that back. I would play in the front yard, but my mom always had to be able to see me. But nowadays, I feel like I have to be there. I have to be there. I don't want to just be able to see you. I need to be there. And if I'm not going to go, then guess what? Sorry, girls, like, you can't go. It's safety. You don't have to like it. You don't have to understand it. But one day you're going to thank me for it. And you know what? You're welcome.
Well, listen, I definitely appreciate you putting the kids' safety above everything else, even if it makes you the most hated person in the room.
Preach.
I can understand your point of view. And I'm not going to argue it because you're not completely wrong.
Wow. Did you just say, like, I was right? Did we just have a moment
Hold
on
on,
our
I
first
want
podcast?
you to, no, let's rewind a second.
Y'all heard that.
I said you're not completely wrong. Fellas, I never said she was the R word.
Y'all heard it first. Y'all heard it first, right
I never
here.
said she was the R word. I said you're not completely wrong. And so I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That means a lot because a lot of times you give me a lot of crap.
And in light of this new breakthrough, I just want to bring something to your attention here on this podcast.
What is that?
Football season starts in 2 weeks.
Is this a joke?
I just want you to be prepared. And so, for the next...
Oh, yeah, I know. 54 hours.
For the next 21 weeks?
Hold on. I thought it was 18 weeks. Where are you getting the 21?
22 weeks. Well, you got to include the playoffs because...
So really it's 22 weeks?
It's about 22 weeks. It goes from the first week of September till, the first week of February?
Oh, no.
So,
why do I feel like it just keeps getting longer?
I just want you to know that it's happening, and because I said you're not completely wrong, that gets me at least 2 weeks of non-complaining football time.
The audacity right now.
And it does keep getting longer because they voted to extend the season last year.
Of course they did.
So, just by 1 week. No big deal.
Oh my God.
Why? So I think that, this is kind of a good stopping point for us. And we had a little bit of a breakthrough. Hopefully we can have more breakthroughs in the podcast to come, but hope that everyone has a great week.
Yes, and thanks for tuning in with us and listening to all of our chaos and our messiness in life.
Yeah, this podcast went all over the place.
All over the place. But I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it either.
I didn't hate it. So thanks for sticking around and kind of, going through our first podcast with us. I promise in future ones we will get it together and get it right.
Moms and dads, take some time for yourself this week.
Noted. Okay, bye. Target's calling.
Bye.